Is Wednesday, the day of Mercury, which is the day for good communication. We've got what's happening tonight. Moon, I think, has entered Leo, or will be entering Leo, which is bringing in some good opportunities to explore our creativity. Right on here. Or can connect to our creative side. How do I see it? I don't know where it went. Hang on. There it is. It's like the thumbnail is straightened my teeth. If you look at the thumbnail, my teeth are much straighter. Oh, well, it is what it is. Hi, Donald. Oh. I'm starving and I'm trying to just ignore it for right now. Alpha General. You may have success coming in around like work, school, or business, or receive good news around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Disappointments or heartaches heal and move into the past, and life should be moving forward. Pretty good. Hi, Mel. Mega love. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Set boundaries, and anything that's been disappointing or out of balance, let it move into the past. And then don't look back on the past, and life could be moving forward successfully. With a long-term commitment possible around your next relationship that could change life for the better quickly. With water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But if you're undecided, it's okay. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Lucky General. Lucky General. You're no longer holding yourself back, and something may happen this month that brings in happiness and cause for celebration. Maybe around social activity. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially stable. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Could be spending time with possibly an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The world is at your feet. Disappointments and heartaches heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Not bad. What am I doing here? Okay. I'm using this one. All right. Mianelli, career. Mianelli, career. Mianelli, you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around career, and you have money coming in, finances may be improving. Disappointments or heartaches are healing and moving into the past. With new opportunities around career that could change life for the better quickly. Be clear about your wants and needs, and you may see your career move forward this summer. Not bad. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, thank you. Hi, so today I broke up with us because there's too much imbalance in the relationship. Can you tell me his feelings or his next actions? Well, he's disappointed. He's disappointed and he feels bad, but right now you probably won't see all that much from him. He's holding back, or he may feel as if you need space. So he's probably going to give you the time you need. I wouldn't expect much action happening from him over like on the immediate horizon, because right now he feels like you're mad at him, so he's just going to sort of leave things alone. If you want to talk to him and you don't hear from him by, say, the end of next week, I would reach out to him. I wouldn't wait on him because he's like holding back, or he feels like maybe I shouldn't. He feels disappointed, but he may not, like, he may agree with you. He may think that what you said was true. Be wise, General. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and life may move forward. You may have a solution to a problem in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. You could have a wish come true, maybe spending time with an Aquarius. Good news may come in around work, school, or business. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it'll resolve itself and move into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And then you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pretty good. 3, love from me and boyfriend Joseph B. Look out for having an argument or a disagreement that may make you feel stuck or stagnant, or you may feel like we keep having the same argument and nothing is really changing. Be clear about your wants and needs, but through cooperation and compromise, things can move forward. This relationship is pretty well balanced, and things should be moving forward successfully this summer. Even if it is slow and steady wins the race. Aries Sun, love. Aries Sun, love. When it comes to love, a disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. And then you do have commitment coming in. If you're already with someone, things look good. If you're not with anyone, you have a Libra here or fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you're most likely moving forward, not backwards. So it's probably going to be new love coming in where a wish comes true and things move forward successfully. TV, recently found out I didn't receive a position that I'm qualified for. Please give me clarification. What was the barrier? Were you overly qualified for this position? They went with somebody who may be a little bit not as high qualified. You may be overly qualified, and they may have went with somebody they could pay less money to. You have new opportunities coming in, bringing in cause for celebration. Something may come in for you that's a better fit. So it's not really so much a blockage, it's more of like a timing thing. And then you may be bringing in something that pays better than whatever it was that you were turned down for. Not only that, you may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. This could be for business or pleasure, but sometimes this is even on the job training at like a new job, or learning new things around a new career. Not necessarily a career change, but a new job. So I think that you're going to find something else that's a better fit for you that actually pays better. But that's disappointing. Sorry about that. Davey, Virgo and I moving forward. Virgo and I moving forward. Moving forward, lay down the law, set boundaries, and be clear about your wants and needs, and then things may move forward. Slow and steady wins the race, or areas of your life that have been stagnant move forward. There is long-term commitment around this relationship, but it looks like you may be having the same argument or disagreement over and over again. If you feel like you're having the same fight and you're not really getting anywhere, expressing your wants and needs around the situation is fine, but cooperation and compromise will be helpful. If you feel like you can't, like if there's no way to cooperate or compromise the situation, you may have to make a decision to either live with the way things are, or make the decision to leave it in the past. But that's for you to figure out. Yeah, I don't know where exactly you guys are right now. Show empathy for general for today. Show empathy, general for today. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life may move forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. You may feel like negativity is moving into the past, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to today. Pretty good. Coal, love. Coal, love. You have happiness coming in around love moving forward. If you're already with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you may have choices and options around love. You have an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but then you also have a Gemini coming in. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward. Be clear about your wants and needs and don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Dakota General. Dakota General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Negativity is moving into the past. You have the world at your feet. Feeling like life is coming back into like balance, or feeling relief around finances improving sometime this month. Anxiety eases. It may be financially related. Emily, near future for Jane and me. You have communication either coming in or picking up. Listen to your intuition. Be clear about your wants and needs. Your luck may be changing around the situation for the better. And things could move forward even if it is slow and steady wins the race this summer. Jay, love single. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. A disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward successfully. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. You have new energy coming in if you're not with anyone right now. Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and then you may have another Cancer. Exploring your options around new energy could lead you to success with a new love offer coming in that makes a wish come true. Disappointments or heartaches are healing and moving into the past, and you may find yourself in a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. Not bad. T-Vet for today. T-Vet for today. Vet for today. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life may be moving forward. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Could be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward in general. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings on the horizon lead to success with your luck changing for the better quickly. Cinnamon for today. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Empress could be bringing in love and money, or more of it. May have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Lydia, general for the rest of the week. Rest of the week looks okay. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or receive good news that could change life for the better quickly, bringing in relief around life moving forward. Cause for celebration comes in around new beginnings. Life is coming back into balance. Maybe spending time with a Libra. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure. Pretty good. Eminem, love for Taurus. Love for Taurus. Okay, Taurus has got a committed relationship here. If they're already with this person, things are probably functioning well. It may be slow to move forward, but it should be stable. If they're not with anyone, they have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They may also have a Cancer coming in. New beginnings, moving forward, old wounds are healing. Life is moving forward successfully, although it is slow and steady wins the race. Hi, Mountain. Shiva, Nakesh loves Kritika Sani or not? I don't see this person being in love at the moment. I don't know where these two people are in their relationship, but things look a little out of balance or they're not on the same page. It may be time to have a conversation about it. Pallavi, General. Feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life could change for you for the better quickly, bringing in cause for celebration around career moving forward. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief, and feeling like better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business may also make you feel relief. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life begins to move forward. Migu for the next 24. Migu for the next 24. You have the world at your feet and life begins to move forward. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you receive good news. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news that could change life for the better quickly. Money comes in, finances improve, listen to your intuition. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Hello. I talked to Ada Aries today, but she's busy, so we didn't get the chance to finish the conversation. Will we talk again today? Yeah, you got communication coming in soon. If it's not today, it's on the horizon. Maybe before the end of the week. Gusta, career for the summer, any growth opportunities? Yeah. You're making decisions that are pushing things forward by listening to your intuition, having new opportunities coming in that are bringing in more money, and a wish comes true. Areas of your life that have been slow to move forward may move forward when you're clear about your wants and needs. I'm going to say it's probably going to be more like maybe later in July when things start to move forward, but exploring your options will lead you to success. Pretty good. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Negativity moves into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Success comes in around whatever it is that you're putting time and effort into. Maybe spending time with a Libra. Life is coming back into balance. You may have money coming in or finances could be improving. You may be planning travel. Not bad. Lala, general for July. Lay down the law, set boundaries if someone is overstepping. You may feel like through cooperation and compromise, career and or like professional relationships and also personal relationships could be moving forward. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Money comes in, finances improve, feeling a little more financially secure. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Not bad. Oh, you're welcome. Katie, will my job interview go good today? I had the same job for 8 years. Change is scary. Change is very scary. I get it. But you know what? It should go well. Areas of your life that have been stuck are now starting to move forward successfully, which could even be bringing in more money. New beginnings lead to success. With the Magician, you have the ability to make it happen, stepping into yourself, like confidence and independence pushes life forward and brings in a new journey. So yeah, it should go well. It should go well. Olivia, love reading. Olivia, love reading. When it comes to love, you could have a wish come true. Cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's been out of balance, heartbreaking, disappointing, and life may move forward when you listen to your intuition. You could be bringing in through cooperation and compromise a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Although Sagittarius and Cancer come up strongest around you, life is moving forward with choices and options. Not bad. Not bad. Stephanie, I need to pay a bill. When will I be able to pay it? Friday. Yes, I think you will. I hate that. I really hate that. Magician's heart, love. When it comes to love, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's been broken or disappointing needs to move into the past to make way for new choices and options coming in that may be more successful. You have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but then you may have another Scorpio coming in. Growth, change, and transformation comes in when you're clear about your wants and needs. You may even have choices and options. Mariana, General. Mariana, General. You have a wish that comes true, a disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. New beginnings on the horizon, a new journey may begin. Maybe spending time with a Capricorn, life is coming back into balance, bringing in cause for celebration. You may also have a Sagittarius around. Life is moving forward with divine guidance. Pretty good. Dr. Sony, general work and career. General for work and career. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions, but you may have new choices and options coming in. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you total relief. Empress is bringing in love, money, and abundance, and more of it with new job or business opportunities. Life is moving forward for you successfully this summer. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Throw it out into the universe. You may have some good opportunities coming in, bringing in more money this summer. Maggie, love with S Libra for this weekend. Communication looks good, and if you have something planned, it'll probably move forward as planned. I don't see much changing. Slow and steady wins the race, but through cooperation and compromise, life could move forward successfully, and anxiety eases and moves into the past. Oh, I forgot to put it on. Oh, I better put it on. Look at that. Forgot all about it. TV, that's what I think it is. Yeah, and they want to pay somebody less. Simone, General. You may have a wish come true around life moving forward. You may be spending time with a Libra or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have choices and options coming in around social activity. Disappointments or heartaches are healing and moving into the past. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Harry, love. Harry, love. If you're currently in a relationship, things should be functioning well. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, slow and steady wins the race. If you're not with anyone, areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward, even if it is slow. You have new beginnings on the horizon with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may also have a Gemini or a Pisces around. You're headed for the 10 Cups being full. So regardless of where you are in your love life, things should be moving forward successfully this summer. TV general for the summer. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in around work, school, or business, and success is coming in around more money coming in. So that's good. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, but if you're feeling undecided, it's okay not to make any decisions until you're ready. You'll have choices and options that come in around social activity. You have the world at your feet, and you may do something fun and exciting on a whim. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or an Aquarius. You may be planning travel. Not bad. Metal Rain, anything in love and romance that I should know? Yeah, through cooperation and compromise and being clear about your wants and needs, you may see your love life move forward this summer. You do have potential commitment when you listen to your intuition. Maybe with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but you also have a Taurus here, and maybe even fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success. And being clear about what you want and need, you can start a new journey this summer. Pretty good. Pretty good. Stephanie, M, and M for the next few weeks. Be clear about your wants and needs, and slow and steady wins the race. Communication looks like it's coming in or picking up. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You could be spending time together, but being clear about what you're looking for or what you want may be helpful. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life comes back into balance. It looks okay, whatever the situation is. Slow to move forward, but successful. D, how does R feel since he had to move offices? He hasn't said anything to me today. Maybe feeling a little bit like resentful, or maybe even like a little bit targeted or embarrassed. Yeah, he'll get over it. Too bad. Thantica, does Jay still have my pictures in his phone, and does he still listen to the playlist? I don't think he's deleted or changed anything. I don't know that he's listening to a specific playlist. He seems to be kind of focused on other things right now. Like, I don't think he's sitting around looking at pictures or listening to anything specific. His life is moving forward, but I don't think he's deleted anything either. He's not really paying much attention to it right now. Amen for the rest of the week with O. For the rest of the week with O. Listen to your intuition and be clear about your wants and needs. Slow and steady wins the race. Communication looks good, but if you don't have anything planned as of right now, I don't see all that much changing. So be clear about what it is that you're looking for if you're looking for something specific. Listen to your intuition, and you can bring success in around the situation moving forward slowly this week. Kristen, wise as disappointed. Did he expect me to just go along with him? Yeah, I don't think he thought that there was really anything that was wrong with the situation, or he was satisfied with the way that things were. I don't think he realized that you were unhappy, or he thought that you had gotten past it, and now he's kind of feels like a little disappointed, but he's kind of like his attitude is like, well, it just didn't work. You know, it's a bummer, it didn't work, but that's what it was, you know, where it is what it is kind of a thing. Something may have made him feel recently like you had worked through your problems, or you got past the problems. Mountain, the energy around Having my dad help me buy property here that is self-sustainable. You got a wish around it. And it may be very relieving. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan, good luck comes in. Energy is like negative energy is moving into the past, and you may be feeling a little bit more positive around things moving forward. I think you guys could work it out. Yeah, energy's pretty good. Essence for the next 14 days. You have the world at your feet. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Hey, look, you got a Leo and a Cancer here. There may be a Leo and a Cancer around. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Money comes in, finances improve. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Sunshine. What does William truly want with me? Romance. Doesn't know. Yeah, I don't know where you guys are in this relationship. He's a little bit emotionally shut down as the hermit, but that's okay. He may feel like he's like going with the flow of things or open to potential, maybe waiting to see like what happens, or he's a little unsure emotionally of exactly what it is he's looking for. But he's willing to explore the option, and there is opportunity for things to move forward between the two of you. Slow and steady wins the race, but successfully. So it may be time to have a conversation with him. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship. If you're not ready to have that talk, I would give it at least until the end of June and see what happens between now and then. Things may just kind of move forward on their own. Thank you. Trinity, has someone taken over my old room at the house where I used to live with the roommates? I'm doubtful about paying rent, not knowing if it could be a waste. Okay, let's see. Has somebody taken over my old room at the house where I used to live with roommates? I think somebody may be in that room as of now. I mean, it can't hurt to find out about it. So, okay, where you live now, do you not have to pay rent? And if you went back to the roommates, you would have to pay rent? Is that what it is? I think somebody may be in that room right now. My suggestion would be to anybody, if you don't have to pay where you're living right now, stay there. Stay there for a while, build up a nice savings account before you're at the point when you need to do it. I know people, you know, it's always very easy to tell somebody else, hey, stay where you are, but it's like everything is just so unpredictable financially, you know, that if you can suck some money away and save the money. But anyway, I do think somebody could be in that room right now anyhow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Raymond, will I be able to get my bike fixed? I had an accident this morning. I think it's something electric. Oh no. All right, let's see. I think you'll be able to get it fixed, yeah. Purely Precious, update on Roger's energy in general. His energy is all right. Grounded and stable, successful. maybe hardworking or focused on like ambition, hardworking and ambitious. Mayor wants spirit guidance or the spirit cards. Ace of Water, falling in love with the resurgence of a relationship. Spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, a new home. The Star, Archangel Jophiel, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. Emperor, Archangel Michael, organization and logic, structure, discipline, leadership. Pretty good. Ruchi, general for the month. For the rest of the month, you're no longer holding yourself back and life may begin to move forward. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Anxiety eases. Money comes in. Finances could be improving. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that can make you feel relief, and you may be planning travel. Not bad. Sure, Navy, I agree with you. I like to be honest too, but to pay extra, right. Yeah, yeah. Right now, just because, like I said, everything is so unpredictable, right? Like everything, since like COVID, I think, I feel like everything has been kind of crazy. You don't know what's coming down the road. If you can avoid paying anything extra. Liz, general for today. Liz, general for today. You may have success coming in around work, school, or business, and the hard work that you put into it comes back and pays off. You could have a wish that comes true. You may have a love offer coming in or spending time with a loved one. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Money comes in, finances improve, and disappointments heal and move into the past. Azriel, can I get a love reading? If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but leaving people, places, and things in the past or anything that's been misaligned or weighing heavy on you would be suggested. Listen to your intuition and you may have a wish come true around a new beginning if you're not with anyone right now. You have Aquarius coming in, or Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're already with someone, be clear about your wants and needs and don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. And love could move forward this summer. Slow and steady wins the race. Shaho, any love or romance coming in? Yeah. You have new beginnings on the horizon, possible with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward and your luck is changing for the better. You may be spending time with a Scorpio. You also have a Cancer here. So let's see what happens. Sky Bright, message for how Spirit sees my finances going this week. What should I know? Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or setting money aside for something may make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Success comes in around finances. You should be okay this week. You should at the bare minimum be able to get by and have everything paid that you need to pay. It should be a pretty decent week. Jesse, will Matthew text me back today? Yeah, most likely. Tanya, love coming in. Love coming in. Love coming in. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. New opportunities are coming in where a new journey may be beginning, and life can move forward successfully. Listen to your intuition. Be clear about your wants and needs. May have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may be feeling relief around your love life moving forward. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You'll have choices and options. Sagittarius is possible. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possible. New beginnings on the horizon that could lead to commitment. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. Not bad. Love and money, or more of it. Stephanie, things have been better since last time. Oh, okay, good. Good. Barisha, wasn't able to see Jerry today due to some unseen circumstances, but we have plans for tomorrow. Will I meet him tomorrow? How will it go? I'm not confident that you're going to see him tomorrow. Things look out of balance and like stagnant. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure you're going to wind up getting together tomorrow. Be clear about what you're looking for. Don't settle for less. But something, yeah, let's see what happens. I'm not confident. The chance looks slim. Miriam, general love reading for the rest of June. Okay, if you're currently in a relationship, a disappointment heals and moves into the past, and it may be functioning well, but it's slow and steady. Once the race moving forward, not much is changing. If you're not with anyone, a disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you may feel as if life has come back into balance, but not all that much changes around love. With the Magician, you do have the ability to manifest new opportunities, but I don't see any big changes coming in between now and the end of the month. Things look a little slow. Virta, general. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news, and a disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, feeling a little bit more financially stable, may relieve some anxiety. Could have a new job or business opportunity coming in as well. Leo Cancer guy. That's so funny. Emily, for today and tomorrow with Soha, expecting to see him. You probably will. I don't see all that much changing. Things look slow and steady, wins the race. Maybe average. I don't see anything out of the blue happening here. Fool is in reverse. Something may get revealed that could need to be dealt with. I don't know what that is, but it looks okay. It looks like an average kind of a day. Tanya, me and Mike Aquarius, and then me and Avi Aries. You should see Mike soon. Okay, let's do Sagittarius first. Yeah, look at this. There's a wish that could come true around commitment with Sagittarius. But if you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Happiness comes in around getting together. Whatever you do, it should be a good time. There's the Sagittarius. New beginnings on the horizon could change life for the better quickly. Communication looks really good too. All right, now let's check on the Aries. Yeah, you see, the thing is with him, like, he's slow, right? Everything is slow, but his intentions are good. His intentions are for communication to come in and to spend time together for things to move forward. And there could be communication that comes in soon. You may see him soon too. But he better get his shit together, because that Sagittarius may come in quick. And if things take off with Sagittarius, he could lose his opportunity. I mean, the choice is going to be yours, but we'll see what happens as things move forward. I mean, I think the Aries, he's got a lot of potential. He's got to get out of his own way. He's got to get out of his own way. Strata, love for the rest of June. Love for the rest of June. If you're currently in a relationship, it should be well functioning. You have the world at your feet and you have happiness around love. If you're not with anyone, there may be new beginnings. Maybe before the end of June, somebody could come in that may be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Don't look back on the past. Anything that's been dysfunctional, let it move into the past. Life's moving forward successfully, even if it is slow. I mean, we only have a couple of weeks left. I don't want to see June end. I'm not ready for June to end yet. Mihak, General. Mihak, General. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, and anxiety eases and moves into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be planning travel. You could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Hasti, husband, Dwani. Overall feelings for wife, Hasti. Overall, may find this person to be grounded, stable, well-balanced, respectable, strong, confident, independent. Somebody who is sincere, compassionate, and a loyal friend. Snugs, it's Becca, come July 1st. How bad? All right, I'm not sure what you're asking. How bad what? Ever since the Cheetos. Did I miss something, Mountain? Ever since the Cheetos, what did they do? Sometimes I feel like it's a battlefield. You're not kidding. It really is. Macy, how does my manager see and view my work ethic at my current job? Good. May find you to be hardworking. Like the hard work you put in doesn't go unnoticed. May find you to be like reliable, strong, well-balanced, a team player. You good? Miss Herard, what's my next career going to be? You have to decide that. The cards can't tell you what you're going to do with your life. You have to figure that out. You know, it's like, what color am I going to paint my bedroom? Well, what color do you want it to be? You see what I'm saying? I can't answer that. I can tell you when new job opportunities are coming in, but I can't tell you what field you're going to be in. I don't know. That's a decision you have to make. Mrs. Shannon, is Planet Fitness going to hire me? Yeah, I think that they may hire you. Yeah, that's possible. Sarah, why hasn't M reached out after March? Last time we talked, he acted off and ended the conversation quickly. So that's why I haven't reached out to him and I pulled back. But I like him and it hurts. Okay, I don't know what this relationship was between the two of you, but things are out of balance. The two of you weren't on the same page. So I don't know how well you knew this person, but this person looks like they weren't like committed to this situation. So were things off? Yeah, maybe something else moved forward for them. I don't know. I don't know how well you knew this person because it doesn't look like you knew them that well. Like, did you know them like in person in real life? Looks like they were putting up some kind of a front. Yeah, something here is, yeah, I'm not sure what it is. But something was off between the two of you. Queen City, General for July. You have a wish that may come true around being a little bit more financially stable. Success is coming in around a new job or business opportunity, or if you're already content where you are, this may be your current job, but it's usually a new beginning. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward successfully. Listen to your intuition. Cayman, do you see me getting hired for one of the 3 DC positions at WMC, going to the job fair on June 13th? That could be true. Yeah, you may be able to get something. Life's moving forward. Confessions of a seasonal worker, what's coming in love. You have new beginnings here if you listen to your intuition. Now, if you're already with someone and you're content with your current relationship, it should continue to function well because things look like they're in balance and moving forward successfully. If anything that's dysfunctional should move into the past. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. You also may have a Libra coming in if you're not with anyone right now. Cause for celebration could come in with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks like new energy brings in like success around love if you're not already with someone. I know. I know. June. I know. I don't like when it goes too fast. Got to slow down a little bit. All about me. And I sent you an email. Did you get it? Because it kind of froze. I wasn't sure. Yeah. Just check your email when you get a chance. General. All about me in general. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You may be planning travel and you have some good luck coming in, or your luck is changing and negativity is moving into the past. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward, bringing in new choices and options. Cause for celebration could come in around career moving forward. Listen to your intuition and a new journey begins. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alina, street, career. You may have a new job or business opportunity that comes in. Feeling better, like aligned or through cooperation and compromise, things move forward. Listen to your intuition. You have success coming in around life, moving forward towards greener pastures. Areas of your life that you feel have been stagnant may now start to move forward this summer. Listen to your intuition and you may feel relief around life moving forward successfully. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pretty good. Oh, the economic issues. Don't get it. Anyhow, yeah, I still don't get it. Anyway, everything's gone up in price, including the Cheetos. Sarah, the Leo finally showed up for Tanya. It's showing up since a long time. Oh, the Leo, yes. But I don't know, has the Leo showed up? There's a Virgo showing up too. I didn't see it this time, but yesterday. Tanya, for the rest of June, For the rest of June, life could change for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Lay down the law and like the weight of the world slips off your shoulders, life begins to move forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have something nice happen with the, you may have something nice happening around the home. Life is moving forward successfully. To changing homes, upgrading your home, redecorating your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. And then you may be spending time with that Sagittarius. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. If you're planning on getting together before June, it'll go well either way, but if you're planning on getting together before June, that may be what the Empress is bringing in. Lydia, thank you. Surprise me. Lydia, surprise me. Oh, thanks, Sarah. I'll go back. I'll do Lydia and I'll go back. Thank you. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past, and life begins to move forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Now, you have a couple of people here. So you have Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have Leo. You have choices and options coming in around social activity. You're walking away from people, places, and things you feel no longer serve you, listening to your intuition. You may be headed towards the 10 cups being full. That's not probably going to happen like immediately. That may take time. But money is coming in, could be planning travel. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. May also be spending time with an Aries. A wish comes true. And the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Oh, there it is. Tanya, me and Marlon, the Leo. He wants to date. I can't figure him out. He's driving me nuts. I do think he wants to date, yeah. I think he may be looking for a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. I think he may be super cautious because I don't know if he's feeling like either you're not really into him or you don't really like him, or if he feels a little awkward. Maybe he hasn't dated anybody in a while. He's feeling a little bit kind of closed off emotionally, or like awkward, like I don't know what to do. But yeah, I think he could want to date you, and there may be cause for celebration coming in around that. Right now, Sagittarius is in the lead. So everybody else better catch up or they may get left in the dust. But we'll see what happens. think I screwed up the lists. Oh, there, I see that one. Lynn, why does the one particular woman always watch me at the grocery store? Do you know who this woman is? The person's name? Or what their job is? Do you know anything about them? Marlene, Nick's energy towards me today. It's kind of like slow, grounded. I don't see all that much changing, kind of neutral. It's okay. Clara for the rest of the week. Clara for the rest of the week. For the rest of the week, the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Life comes into balance through cooperation and compromise. Negativity moves into the past, and you may be feeling like taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Listen to your intuition. And then you may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Not bad. RK General for the rest of this month. RK General for the rest of this month. Rest of this month, if you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and a wish comes true. Your luck is changing for the better. You have the world at your feet. You may be feeling like life is moving forward towards greener pastures successfully, especially around finances improving, or paying off a bill of debt or a loan could be possible. Miss Herard, level 27, be like for me. You might be feeling like life has changed for you for the better quickly, especially around like work, school, business, finances. Negativity moves into the past, life begins to move forward. Maybe feeling a little more financially stable. You could be thinking about going back to school or in a new area of study. You may have a new job or business opportunity that comes in. An old wound, a heartache, or a hurt is healing and moving into the past, and you may be planning travel. Looks like a good year. Coco Babe, general for today. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life may change for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. You might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Anxiety eases and moves into the past when you listen to your intuition. Oh, you didn't get the email? Did I send it? Okay, I did send it. I'm going to send it again just in case. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. I think my Wi-Fi may be a little in and out. Anyway. I'm Lourdes for the next 48. You may have something happen that makes you happy with the sun. You may be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable financially. You may have money coming in, or finances could be improving. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. A disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past, and a new journey may be beginning. Pretty good. Anthony, how does the med student Dave T feel and think about me? What's next? I may find you to be somebody who is strong, confident, hardworking, successful, smart, and intelligent. Next, you have communication coming in. Communication either comes in or picks up. Slow and steady wins the race, but this could be moving forward. Pretty good. Queen Libra, love. Queen Libra, love. Okay, life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you is suggested. And if you let go of what no longer serves you, new doors open, a wish comes true. If you're in a well-functioning relationship can move forward, but anything that's not functioning well, let it go, and life could be moving forward. Possibly with commitment coming in with an Aquarius or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New beginnings lead you to success around love. Manipura, is T purposely avoiding conversation with me, or are they genuinely busy? They're setting a boundary. Yeah, they're setting a boundary about something. Whatever the situation is, maybe weighing heavy on them, so they're, yeah. I would say they're not genuinely that busy. Lynn, she's one of those people that does watch at the checkout. Oh, she may be. Okay. All right. So she's watching. It's part of her job. Yeah. She's just watching you because that's what she's supposed to do. Is this like a self-checkout? And she's watching? Yeah, that may be what it just may be her job. And then it also may be, you know, sometimes there may be somebody watching her. You know what I mean? Like, she may have security watching her, so she's watching to let them know she's watching, kind of a thing. You know, we used to have, this is so stupid. We had this code at the grocery store that I worked at. Bob and Lisa. Bob was to check the bottom of the basket, and Lisa was always look inside. Like, look inside always. That's what it was. So if like the one cashier was standing here and turned around and saw that somebody had like a case of beer on the bottom that the cashier that was ringing them up couldn't see, the cashier would turn around and say, hey, have you seen Bob? Or if they had a cooler, they would say, oh, is Lisa working today? And can I tell you that the cashier that was doing the ringing up never, ever remembered what Bob and Lisa was. And it would always be like, who's Bob? What are you talking about, Bob? Have I seen Bob? Every time. And I would be like, I mean, I wouldn't be able to contain my laughter. It never worked. Bob and Lisa never worked. Lady Sunshine, Tower advice for right now. Tarot advice for right now. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you're clear about your wants and needs. You have the world at your feet. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. A disappointment will heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Brings life back into balance. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. Not bad. Serene, guidance for my love with Kusama. I don't see a whole lot of love here right now. Things look a little bit out of balance between the two of you. My suggestion would be to tell this person how you feel and let the chips fall where they may, because it looks like things are out of balance or the two of you are not on the same page. So express your feelings if you haven't done so. Andy, will the issue that I have with my last client end well for me? I think you guys could work it out. Yeah. Yeah, because things come back into balance. Yeah. Norm, mentioned yesterday I have a job coming in on the horizon. What kind of a job is it? I don't know. I don't know. You have to figure that out. I can only tell you if you have opportunities coming in. I don't know what you do for a living or what you want to do. But you have life coming into balance, and something may come in out of the clear blue sky quickly. New beginnings that could lead to success, feeling a little bit more financially secure. But what exactly it is, I don't know. Nor, general, what's coming. You may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Money comes in, finances improve, and a wish comes true. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and new beginnings are on the horizon. Life is moving forward, and you're ready for it. Grand Central, the cards can't tell you to move forward for anything. Like, the cards don't make decisions, and the cards don't judge. So you have every right to stay in, or say, a relationship with a shitty person or turn down a good person. It's your choice to make. You'll learn something from whatever road you choose. So I can't tell you to leave a relationship. You have to decide that. If you have a different question you want to ask. Girlie, still haven't heard anything from Libra. Not sure if anything happened. No, I don't think anything specific happened, but I do see communication coming in. Negativity moves into the past, a new journey begins. Communication comes in out of the clear blue sky. I think you'll hear from him. I know the cards don't judge, so the cards can't tell you what a toxic relationship is. You have to figure that out. But something would be toxic would be lots of fighting. Maybe somebody that abuses substances. Maybe somebody who is not faithful could be toxic. Anything that's breaking up and getting back together and breaking up and getting back together is toxic. But you have to figure that out. The cards don't say this is a good relationship, you need to stay in it. This is a bad relationship, you need to leave it. You have to figure that out. Natasha, do you see communication coming in from Emmons? I almost forgot about him. Yeah, you may hear from him at some point. Yeah, you may hear from him at some point. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? Sarah, you said he's putting up a front. Do you mean that he's not how he shows to be? I've known him since 23, but online, haven't met in real life. We were good friends, then drifted apart. Yeah, he's not who he says he is. Yeah, you see it, once again, it goes back to the same online thing. It's like the online people, like you're getting Facebook people, right? The people are only putting out there what they want you to see. So initially, they look like a good person or they look like a good fit, but they're only showing you what they want you to see, and you don't know that any of that is true. So yeah. I don't like, I mean, I know people have online friends, but if you're looking for real connections with real people in real relationships, you have to know somebody by being with them. You could be casual friends with people online. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're finding that you're getting overly hurt or overly invested in relationships that are just online, it's like you have to really look at yourself for that. Like, what are you so attached to? Because it's like smoke and mirrors Facebook. Like, nobody is showing you the parts of themselves that they don't like. They're only showing you what they wish they could be. You know, like every toxic relationship that we see on Facebook, that everybody's so blessed and everybody's so in love, and you know for a fact that they hate each other. So that's why I'm cautious with this, you know, online shit. And somebody was watching something the other day, and you know, I always say it, like I always say how like everything is a scam, but and I'm very skeptical of like the medical shit, especially what I went through recently with my own health, when there was really nothing wrong with me and had to have all kinds of tests done for no reason. I'm also skeptical of every other industry. Like Christina Randall that mentioned the hair industry and how she had been using all this fancy, expensive shampoo and found that the cheap shit from Walmart works better. And there have been like lawsuits against like Olaplex and Wen and all of those. And I always thought that those were good products and I use them myself. But maybe it's true. Maybe they're just looking to make money. So why would they make your hair better? Because you're not going to keep. I mean, I would keep buying it if it worked well, but maybe you wouldn't need it if it worked well. I mean, I feel like everything's a scam. Weight Watchers, if Weight Watchers worked, they would go out of business, right? If it worked, they'd go out of business. I got thrown out of the Weight Watchers support group because I was negative. I'm sorry, I gained 6 pounds. Your new system sucks. You don't like to hear that? That's the truth. I'm negative. Well, my scale is going up, not down. What am I paying you for? But if I lost all the weight, I would no longer be. You see people that are Weight Watchers members. I worked with a woman, right? She was older than me, a good deal older than me. She was on Weight Watchers her entire life. She's been on Weight Watchers for years. What's happening? Well, what are we doing? Cut out sugar and pasta, and I swear to God, you'll take off 20 pounds in a month. It's not hard. You'll do it, but you're not going to do it through Weight Watchers. And I'm gonna get in trouble. But it continues. Somebody said, do you really think that these dating apps are getting you to meet your soulmate? Or do you think these dating apps are getting you to come back to the app? And that's 100% right. Every app's goal is to keep people on the app. Every time you Google it, like, what's TikTok's goal? To keep people on the app. That's why they want everyone to do lives. The longer you stay on, the better it is for them. So now that makes sense. Now I'm like, here people are looking for their soulmates and their twin flames and their bullshit on all this shit, and everything's a scam. I gotta shut my mouth. I'm gonna get in trouble. Anyway, just be careful. Girly, general for the rest of June. General for the rest of June. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may be feeling like doing something nice around the house, upgrading your home, redecorating your home, entertaining at home, throwing a party, whatever it is. It would be possible. It would be positive. Money comes in, finances improve. Listen to your intuition. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward successfully. Grand Central, W. Well, do you see effective communication coming in between us? There is communication here. I see communication here. I don't know what effective is. I don't know what your goal is, but it looks like the two of you may be a little bit out of balance. Being clear about your wants and needs may be helpful. Yeah, there is communication. Nav, general for the rest of June. Nav, you're making decisions that may be pushing life forward, especially around career. Feeling like cooperation and compromise leads you to success around career moving forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in more financial stability. That's pretty good. Nav, why is May acting distant? This person's setting a boundary. I don't know. It may not even really have anything to do with you. Maybe something that's going on in their life, and they're just feeling a little bit like overwhelmed. I mean, you could ask them. I think that if you ask them, you know, hey, is everything all right? I think that you could have a decent conversation about it. They seem to be setting some kind of a boundary. Isabella for the next 48. For the next 48, you have a new journey here. A new journey that may be beginning. Spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may feel relief around life moving forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Adrian, World Cup Mexico versus South Korea. Who will win? As of right now, I think it's going to be South Korea. Girly love coming in. Girly love coming in. Love coming in. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward, and it may start to function better with the Six of Pentacles. You may have a Capricorn here. I can't remember if you've got a Capricorn around. You may have Sagittarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and a wish may come true. Exploring your options around love could lead to success. You may have Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Feeling like life is moving forward towards greener pastures. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Sagittarius comes in strong around you. Do you have a Capricorn? There may be a Capricorn around or coming in. Blackster, when do you see me getting removed from the DFA waitlist and voucher issue? Be sometime late this summer, like maybe late August, something like that. Oh, thanks, Metal. Thank you, thank you. Copa, boyfriend P's intentions towards me. I don't see any specific intentions as of right now. Things look like they're functioning pretty well, and he's just kind of going along with the flow. He seems to be content right now. Maybe it's new energy coming in, girly. Maybe they're new people. Nia, love. You have a wish that could come true around love with long-term commitment. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you're no longer holding yourself back, and life may be moving forward successfully with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But Cancer and Libra come up strongest. Nev, work until June. Work looks good. Being guided by the divine brings in success around more money coming in. Feeling like better compensated, better respected, and relief around love moving forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and career should be moving forward successfully before the end of June. Cooperation and compromise is suggested. Princess Butterfly, will Kanisha have another baby? I can't answer that. Children are free will. So her and her partner have to make that decision. And if they're having any trouble with it, they have to see a doctor. Yeah, it's not a question for the cards. It's a choice. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for? Hi, Ren. So it's 6:30 p.m. where you are in South Africa. Right now here it is 12:32 in the afternoon. Wait a minute. We got to be more than 6 hours apart. Hold on. Oh, 18 would be 8 at night? No, we got to be more than that. p.m. I can't. I would think that we're further away than that. 6 hours. No, and I'm hearing a lot of chatter about the town being very concerned about the wedding. Is Katie Virgo going to end up seeing the reality of what she's getting into over the next few months? Will it end? No, she's going to find out the hard way. She is not going to check out of this because of something somebody said. Yeah. No, she's going to have to find out the hard way. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I mean, could it happen before the wedding? It's possible. My fear around that, though, is that this guy wants to marry her for a reason, so he may be on best behavior. But at some point, he's going to show her his true colors. And it could be after the wedding. You know how people are. If they're looking to get something, they'll play the part until they get what they want, and then what happens after that? Tanya, are you keeping the new TikTok changes you made or going back the old way? The chat seems calmer, no crazy questions. Yeah, I don't know what I should do. I don't know what to do. It was very hard for me to keep track of all those roses, though. So I went back to the app, and the app said, don't use roses, even though it told me to use roses. Don't use roses, use something a little bit more expensive so that people send less of them. TikTok just, it weirds me. Like, I didn't go on yesterday because I'm like, I don't know if I can. Like, sometimes it's just too much. It's too much. It's like pulling teeth trying to get a question out of people. And there's too many people spamming and everything. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's a shame because there's a lot of people there. But I could stay on there for 2 hours and like literally make 80 cents. And it's not all about the money. But at some point, you know, if I'm not making any money, it's just not worth it. The hand hearts, oh, all right, maybe that. I don't know how much. I should go on and look and see what things cost. I don't really know. But I know that they take more money than YouTube takes out of the whatever the percentage is higher. And I don't care so much about that. I mean, there's a lot of people there. But do you know that I'll probably get like 20 messages? What services do you provide? How do I book a reading? And nobody ever follows through. So I don't know if they're all bots or what. But like, and it's like, at first I was answering them. I'm like, you can email me at Leo Moon. Nobody ever emails me, but I'll get like 20 messages. What kind of services do you provide? I'd like to book a reading. No, you don't. You want to say it, but you don't want to do it. Yeah, 8 is 6 p.m., but I would think that New York is further away from South Africa than just 6 hours, right? Because we're 6 hours away from Italy. I would think South Africa is further away, but what do I know? I don't really know. Bernard, give me 15 days. What do I need to know that's coming my way? May have money coming in. Finances could be improving. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. That's good. And then you have negativity moving into the past. You may be hearing from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Putting money aside for something may be helpful. Disappointments heal. It's Wednesday here too. Huh. That's really funny. I can't believe that we're that close. Flower, will S and I reconnect or reconcile, or is it over for good? I need to know the relationship you're looking to have with this person. What does reconcile or reconnect mean? Just being pretty general. You have new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success around work, school, or business. Feeling a little bit more financially secure. Maybe spending time with a Leo or a Gemini. New energy is coming in over the summer. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and feeling like cooperation and compromise may be helpful around both personal and professional relationships. drama on current energy between Scorpio, Gemini, and Capricorn. I have a feeling they have drama again. That's why Scorpio wants to be close again after acting weird with me. It could be true. What it could be is that I don't know that there's drama. I don't see like fighting or arguing, but they may be kind of icing the Scorpio out a little bit. Like the other two may be doing things or connecting without the Scorpio, so Scorpio may be feeling like the odd man out at this point. Sarah, I know, and it's impossible for like decent people to believe that that's true because we're not like that, so we don't think like that. But the shit that I've seen, I mean, like even like when you watch like true crime, I'll never forget. There was one for I think it was Forensic Files I was watching where this guy was having an affair with this girl. I can't remember if she knew. I think she knew that he was married, but I think he said that he was getting divorced. And he gets her pregnant, and he didn't want to have anything to do with the child. And he was like poisoning her. And she kept getting really sick every time she was with him. And finally she wound up setting up like cameras in the place, and they saw that he was poisoning her. And the baby wound up dying. She wound up losing the baby, which was so sad. Because like she said, she's like, why couldn't he just leave? Why couldn't he just left me with the baby? Why did he have to do that? And it's true. Like, why couldn't you have just checked out? Like, just get out of here. Just get lost. Like, yeah, is it hurtful? Of course. But you know what? We get over that. We move past it. Everybody's been hurt, right? But it's amazing to think that people behave like that. It's just disgusting. Yeah, that's why, like, the older you get, like, the more skeptical that you get. Like, it's hard to trust anyone. Oh, it would have been after the wedding because they're getting married next week. Okay, it will be after the wedding. She's going to find out exactly who he is. Yeah, after he gets what he wants, if he gets it. He may not. You know, he may not. You know, I don't think it's going to take that long because I think he's really struggling to keep up this act right now. I think it's probably once he feels like he's got his hand, his meat hook in there, and he's got what he wants, I think his true colors are going to start to show. And I think that they're going to be very disappointed in this guy. And good, that's what they get. That's what they get. I'm going to say maybe over the course of 6 months. But, you know, she's going to be in that position, like however all of us have felt at one point, like, oh, I can't believe this person turned out to be like that because they were always like this, you know? Yeah, she's going to be devastated. Crystal, general for the next 48. For the next 48, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and life begins to move forward. You may be listening to your intuition, and that could be bringing in cause for celebration around social life moving forward with choices and options around social activity. Yeah, on TikTok, because the problem with TikTok is that there's so many people. There's so many people with duplicate accounts. There's so many people that I can't even keep them straight. I know they're asking more than one question. A lot of them have funny names that I can't keep in my head. And, you know, I could sit there for hours and hours and like not make a dollar. So I went on like the app that I've been using to ask, you know, how can I make it a little bit more in balance in my favor, just, you know, to even if I made $10 a live stream, it would be better because you get paid over the week. It could be $70 for the week, but to like make $3 for the week and be doing 2-hour live streams a day is insane. But there are a lot of people, like I have almost 9,000 followers, so I don't want to give that up either, but there's got to be some way that I can find a happy medium. If I try to make it paid only, Or, yeah, I mean, it's very difficult because the questions are, like somebody asked, will we become one? I mean, now I don't even know where you're going with that question, because have you ever known anybody to merge with another person? So the answer to that would be no, but I don't know what you're asking. So it's very hard. And then when you ask them to rephrase it, they make it equally as, will our souls become magnetically something? And you're like, what are you talking about? So yeah, I'm having a hard time finding the right place over there. Yeah, and then the spamming, and you didn't answer me, you didn't answer me, you didn't answer me. And yeah, over and over again, is he the one? Is he the one? Is he the one? Is he the one? Does he want me? Does he want me? Which I don't know how to say this, but that's a really pathetic way, or a really pathetic statement to put out into the universe. Does he want me? Like you're a stray dog. Like, don't operate from that kind of frequency. Does he want me? I don't know how to say, don't, stop talking like that. Like, you should be choosing. You should be the one making a choice. Not that I'm a stray dog waiting to be chosen. Does he want me? Like, how do you, I don't, so I just kind of let that go. Like, what would he want you for? What does he want you for? Lydia, career for the next 2 days. Didn't get my answer earlier next week. Oh, no, that's okay. What I said was your career is moving forward, and there is new opportunity coming in. I don't think it's going to be in the next 2 days, though. Although in the next 2 days you may hear from something, or you may find something new to apply to. There could be a new opportunity that comes in, but maybe not actually being hired in the next 2 days. Flower, will S and I I need to know exactly what you're looking for. Love Wheel, can you tell me what are L's feelings for me? May find you to be somebody who is strong, confident, independent, and hardworking. Somebody who is a compassionate, reliable, loyal friend. Pretty good. Cassandra, will I be at my current job for a while, looking for another one? I would say, if you're looking for another one, you may find something early fall, like maybe late September, early October kind of time frame. So maybe a few more months. Mountain, is the Aquarius lying about his heritage, military? I think he's lying about everything. Let's see. I think he's lying about everything. Yeah. You can't avoid people. You can only get to know people, and you learn as you go. You can't avoid it. There's no way. That's why when people are like, well, I'm good at first impressions, I knew right off the bat. No, you didn't. You didn't, because it takes time to learn someone. I have found that most people are pretty likable when you first meet them. It's when you get to know them, and then you start to understand how they operate. People that could be very pushy, or people that may be very demanding, or people that are looking to get over on someone. That doesn't get disclosed in the first meeting. You find that out as you go along. But there's nothing that you can do to avoid those kind of people, because they're around. Serena, any abroad jobs that I can get soon? If you pursue it, you may find something later this summer, like maybe late August. Nab, should I trust May with everything that she promises me? I mean, she looks pretty trustworthy, but I'm always skeptical of everyone. If it sounds too good to be true, yeah, I would be careful. I don't know if you could get it in writing, if this is a work thing. I would try to see if you can get it in writing. I know what I did. YouTube pays better. First of all, YouTube, their percentage is less. So I don't know what it is. It's between 30 and 40% on YouTube. It's like 50 to 60% on TikTok. And the people on TikTok, they don't tip. Those roses or whatever they are, they're a penny. And YouTube takes, TikTok takes like 50 or 60% of that penny. So how many roses do you need to get 1 penny? And if I put up my Cash App and PayPal, then TikTok won't send me out. Like they will stifle me. Because the TikTok wants people to send gifts. They don't want people to pay through PayPal. Because then they don't get the money. Which, okay, I can understand that. But the gifts that are too, you know, like what do I need to get? $1 worth of roses before I see 50 cents or 40 cents of it? A lot of TikTokers end up migrating over here because it's more lucrative. Yeah. Well, that's what that app wants me to do. That app wants me to go on TikTok to try to get people from TikTok to come over to YouTube. Especially because it's much calmer here. Like for me, it's much calmer. And people aren't, like I don't have to ask people to rephrase things. Like if you read these questions, most of the time you can get exactly what the person's talking about. But the ones on TikTok, you don't really know what they're talking about. Yeah, I agree. It is the GOAT. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and Instagram is lousy. Instagram's lousy. Yeah, I haven't responded to any of those messages anymore. So around this philosophy class I took, some people believe that they're all halves of being whole, and when they meet someone, they believe they're finally whole instead of having to search for their other half. But that's fine. That's like a religious thing that if you're Jewish and you believe that, and this one is Christian and they believe that, that's fine. But I can't say yes to that because I've never seen that happen. And if that's what you're saying, then you need to say that. You can't just imagine that I'm going to understand what you're talking about. You know what I mean? It's like if somebody believes that, I don't know, Jesus Christ is coming back and they're waiting for that. It's fine for them to believe that. I'm not going to tell somebody what to believe. But if I can't answer the question if I don't know what you're talking about, and I am not going to put that shit out into, I don't know who I'm talking to. Am I talking to somebody who's 17 that's got a crush on the kid sitting next to her in biology? I'm not going to tell her that that's her other half, because she's going to spend the next 10 years thinking that this is the person she's supposed to be with. And there's free will in this world. So he doesn't have to be with her if he doesn't want to be with her. So if she were to rephrase it that way and say, hey, this is what my belief is, then I would say what I say to the twin flame people. I don't do that. I'm not going to encourage that. If you want to find that, go find someone else who does it. Self-love is best. Yes. But self-love will also bring in new love. Really, the connection between Libra and I'm not sure if we're on the same page. I mean, the connection looks good. Like through mutual cooperation and compromise, things could move forward. I don't know that you guys are on the same page exactly. But I think if you give it a little bit of time and have a conversation, I'm going to say maybe after a month or so, if you give it a little bit of time, things may kind of iron themselves out a little bit. Ego, will I meet new love this year? You have potential, yeah. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You got choices. Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and life moves forward. Tristan, should I reach out to Eve? We had a falling out and haven't talked in a long time. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't reach out. If you want to, put it behind you, I think you guys could. Yeah. felt helpless every time I wanted someone, so I realized self-love. Yeah, because self-love raises your vibration when you're not willing to settle for something that's, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with the, does he want me? Does he want me? Like, that is so low vibration to be like sitting around hoping that somebody's going to choose you like they're picking out a puppy. People don't know that. People don't know that. Or when people will say, what's his intention for us? How you have to have both have to be on the same page, right? You both have to discuss that. How could he have intentions that include you, or what's he planning for us? How could he plan something and not, if you're not included in it? Like, how does he know if you're off work, if you're free that day, if you have the money, if you have the time, if you want to do it? I mean, it sounds very romantic for somebody else to plan your life for you, but if you're not part of it, once again, low vibration. What is he planning? What is he planning? It's got to be mutual. Otherwise, the relationship goes like this. I'm just going to wait here until he plans something for me. I mean, instead of saying, hey, you want to go to dinner tonight? I'm starving. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you don't realize that and you don't learn that, because we're inundated with fairy tales from the time we're little, so we believe this is how it's supposed to be, then you're vibrating at a low level waiting for other people to make decisions for you. And you don't get anywhere. But the self-love, then you don't want that anymore. You're like, wait on somebody to decide to do what? No, I'm going to say, hey, hey, we've been dating 6 months, right? What do you think? You want to be committed? You're dating anyone else? I'm going to take the initiative and bring it out. I'm not going to wait on you to make me your girlfriend. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I feel like that gives you much more power. I mean, I understand, because I've always kind of been the opposite. Like, I would rather somebody else approach me. But that's why I also spent a lot of my life waiting for things to never happen. Where my other friend is like, no. She's like, you have to let people know, and you have to be the one to make the choices in your own life. Not just in personal, like romantic relationships, but in anything. And I didn't realize that. Anyhow. Oh, the domineering people, they're the worst. They are the worst. Oh my God. I can't with the, yeah. Leo, general. An old wound or a heartache is healing and moving into the past, and life may change for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. New beginnings on the horizon lead to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pretty good. Celine, can I have career reading? Yeah, through cooperation and compromise and a little bit of good luck, your career could be moving forward and coming into balance before the end of this year. You may be thinking about going back to school. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles could also be some kind of an apprenticeship or on-the-job training. Whatever it is, it's positive. New beginnings could lead you to success around more money coming in between now and the end of the year. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Be clear about your wants and needs and explore your options. Not bad. Bad. Yeah, the type of person coming in love. This person may be somebody who was grounded and stable. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be new energy that hasn't come in yet. They may come in sometime before the end of this year. They may love travel, or they may travel for work. They seem to be, I'm going to say maybe a little bit on the introverted side, but they may be funny or personable, kind, caring, and sincere. Now I see why people say TikTok payment info is in my bio. Yes. For Instagram, you got to pay now to get exposure. Meanwhile, YouTube is free. Yeah, and Instagram, you have to be invited by a bonus. And the only reason why I know that is because I was once, and it was years ago. It was like, I think it was in 2022. They offered me $50 to do 3 videos. So I did it. And I thought that since I did it, they would offer me more. But here we are in 2026, and I've never been offered anything. And Avery's channel, her page, she gets more views than I do, and I've never been offered anything on hers either. So stop doing the free readings. I know, but I feel bad then, because some people can't afford it. And I mean, but I guess those people that can't afford it could come here. Yeah, that's a good idea, Mountain. Maybe I'll do that. I have to look at it. I gotta take a good look at it. Yeah, YouTube is my priority. That's why I'm here twice a day, and I only go on TikTok once. Unless I'm home all day on and I have nothing else to do, I'll jump on. But otherwise, YouTube is my priority, and then like private readings. That could be true too, Mountain. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Bernadette, what is coming in from me? You may have choices and options around social activity that could change life for the better quickly. The hard work you put into work, school, or business doesn't go unnoticed, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Feeling a little bit more financially stable, money comes in, finances improve, and you may be planning travel. Sunflower, general for next month. General for next month looks good. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Choices and options come in around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have a wish that comes true. XXX, do you see me getting Friday vehicle 1 or 2? I think you may be getting vehicle 1. Let me see who here haven't I answered for yet. Going down to the bottom. Who here haven't I answered for? Ren, I haven't seen a question for you. Lima, did W lie about what we talked about yesterday? And she didn't tell the nurse that she was going on vacation, and the nurse told me W told her she was going on vacation. Did W lie about what we talked about yesterday? I think she may have lied. Yeah, that could be true. Rainbow S and I dated briefly, and we're not in touch now. Will we reconcile, or is it over? So you're asking if you're going to date this person again? Is that what the question is? As of right now, I don't see the two of you dating right now. If you decided to reach out and explain how you feel to them, that could change things, but I wouldn't wait on them to do it, because they seem like they're like disconnected from the situation. Oh, good luck, XXG. Ren, what's coming towards me? New beginnings that could lead to success around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve, and you may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Old wounds heal and move into the past. A disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. And then you may be feeling like going back to school or learning a new area of study is possible. Now, when all this stuff comes to a head, is the Leo going to apologize for how she treated me? What about other folks in the family? At some point, maybe, but not right away. I think there's going to be a whole lot of chaos and shit that goes on first. Maybe I could do that. Do like a pop-up free one here and there. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. People on TikTok are mean, I know, and they get mad. They do get mad, and then they call me bitch and everything else. Yeah, because I'm trying to clarify the question they're asking so that I can answer it. So that makes me a bitch. Welcome to Infinity General. You have happiness or something that is happening before the end of the month that makes you happy. It may be financial, because you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that may make you feel relief, or money may be coming in and you're putting money aside for something. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New beginnings lead to success around work, school, or business. And then old wounds and nonsense are healing and moving into the past. Oh yeah, Essence blocks them. Yeah, she got rid of a lot of people. And she also puts it out there. She's like, stop being disrespectful. You know, I never really got into any other astrology except for Western, as far as me being able to read it. And like it kind of, Vedic, I had somebody years ago that this person used to look at my chart for me. I feel like it's very good for like timing, but I don't know much about it, so I can't really comment on it. I know that my signs and everything is different, which kind of gives me a little bit of an identity crisis, but I'll let somebody else look at it for me. Reddit, I haven't tried. No, but you know, when I first started my channel, I think I used to post on there a lot. And I think I got a lot of people from posting on there, but I can't remember. I do post Avery stuff on there because there's like startups, but I don't know which ones. Yeah, I don't know where. I sometimes I feel like people can be unnecessarily argumentative. But maybe I should look into that. Andrea, can you check the possible outcome of my ongoing court case against my ex? I've been taking him to court for child support and full custody. You're definitely going to get the child support. There's no doubt about that. The custody thing is never cut and dry. Like it's depending on the state. I don't know what state you're in. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. But I know that from everything that I've ever read, it's never like black and white, like 100% you and 0 you. It's always something that's a little bit more complicated. Like somebody has physical custody, but somebody has to be like you may have to discuss things with them as far as like decision making or some kind of nonsense. It's not like as black and white as you think that it will be. The child support is more black and white. I think that what I think could happen here is that you would get like physical custody of the kid living with you, and then the child support, but then there may be other arrangements that have to happen. Yeah, it's so complicated. It's so complicated, but I think that you'll be pretty satisfied with what you get. Essence is funny. She told somebody who asked the same question yesterday. She already told you. Oh, God. I mean, it's true. People ask the same question all the time, but on YouTube too. And I would be a hypocrite if I didn't say that I would do the same thing. I would go back and ask about the same guy on Tuesday, go back on Saturday and ask the same thing and pay an incredible amount of money to hear the same thing. So I don't care if people do that. But when they start changing their name and they're asking, like some of the names, they're foreign names that I'm not familiar with. So I know that it's somebody who I just answered for you about that person under a different name. And I can't think of any of the names right now because they're like nothing that I would, it's not like somebody saying, does Joe want to date me? It's not, it's like a weird name that I'm not familiar with. So it sticks out to me. I'm like, I just answered for that one. I heard people that put your face online, you need protection spells, they can drain you. Yeah, well, any service business will drain you. Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is, whether they look you in the eyes or not. Any service business will be draining because you're giving so much. And if you're not getting it back somewhere else, it's going to drain you. Like yoga used to drain the hell out of me. It would make me tired and it would make me hungry. And it took a long time to learn how to balance that because you're in service. Right? You're servicing for people. And if you look at how many free questions I answer as opposed to how many I get paid for, I put out a lot of energy, which is fine, but I have to, recharge, which sometimes makes me very tired. That's true. That's true. I used to see this woman, Cecilia, years ago, and I used to want her to tell me he's not coming back, right? At that time, it was this jerk that he was a sailor. He wasn't a sailor when I met him, but he joined the Navy. So there was a lot of excuses I had for him, being that he wasn't in the country. Well, maybe he was busy, or maybe he couldn't, or maybe this, maybe that, and yeah. And finally she said, where's the sailor? I don't see him. And I'm like, I think he's gone. And she's like, good. She's like, now your life will move forward. And she was right, it did. Serena, well, I passed the test I recently took. I think you're going to pass. Simran, it's so sad to hear when you keep asking if somebody wants you, you're blatantly told that they don't want you. Rejection hurts. But yeah. But, once again, it goes back to the same thing. It's not about him. It's not about him wanting you. It's about you not feeling like you need to have your self-worth come in through somebody who is not paying any attention to you. So why you have to answer for yourself. Why is it that you're attracted to this person? Now, if you're dealing with high school kids, he may not know. She may have a wild crush on him and he has got no idea. So it may not be that he just maybe hasn't made the connection. Sometimes, I swear to God, I look at these cards and I'm like, I don't even know if he knows her. Like people, like, does Joe want to marry me? And I look at the cards and I'm like, does Joe know who you are? Like it would be like me saying, the guy that lives in the building next door, I'm not sure what his name is. It may be Tim. Is he in love with me? What does he think of me? Doesn't think anything of you. Like, hey, how you doing? There's no connection there. But one person may have already built a story in their head and they're almost thinking the other person's got the same story and there's really no connection there. So a lot of times when people are like, well, how does he feel about me? It's like, you're all right. I mean, because there's no connection. And I saw that happen with a friend of mine I worked with. This was so stupid. But, back when you could be perverts at work. There was a guy who worked in one of the departments, and he used to always say inappropriate things, but I had a friend of mine who was very short. Like, she was like 4'10", and she worked there. And my brother had a friend that worked there that happened to be super tall, like, I don't know, 6'7" or 6'8", like very tall. He had to have special pants made for him. So one of the guys thought that it was like funny that she was just tall enough to reach his, So he would like tease her, knowing that she was kind of innocent and not really have any idea what he was talking about how they would make such a great match. Well, that put this idea in her head, and all of a sudden she develops a crush on him, and she had no crush on him. And I knew him because he was my brother's friend. So I knew like this is not good. You know, like he wasn't a bad guy by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, did he drink? Did he, you know, maybe dabble in like smoking weed? Probably. And I knew that that wasn't like that's not her thing. So she was like, I don't remember how she got his number. She's like, I'm gonna call him. And I knew that like it wasn't a good idea, but like what do I say? Anyhow, so she calls him, and she's like, when she calls him back, she's like, there was something wrong with him. Like he was very slow. He didn't sound like himself, and I'm thinking he was probably fucking stoned. But my point is that there was no interest. He had no interest in her, and she had no interest in him until this idiot brought it up. And now all of a sudden she's pining away over this guy who she really didn't have any interest in until he brought it up. And now all of a sudden she was like seeing stars and hearts in her eyes for him. Anyway, nothing ever happened between the two of them, but like that's the kind of thing. Like if she were to ask me, well, what does he think about me? How does he feel for me? He doesn't really feel anything. Like your coworkers, hey, how you doing? Oh, she's nice. You know, could you bring up my Coke? You know, like what does he think? Nothing. So Alex, general for the rest of the month. Pretty good. Alex, for the rest of the month, you have success coming in around work, school, or business. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Take time, if you can, for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or a Leo. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Rejection is God's protection, I agree. Although it's a painful. Maybe he could maybe he could do it a different way. Brightest day. Currently I'm in an insurance. There's an opportunity to become an underwriter. Is that something I should pursue, or will I regret it? You know, I think it may be a good idea to explore that option. Yeah, I would explore it. Narcissistic is definitely growing because of social media. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, people that aren't narcissistic are getting obsessed with likes and clicks and bullshit like that. So imagine people that are already a little narcissistic. And I feel like it's worse, not so much when, although it does pertain to adults too, but like if you're starting with social media like 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah. I don't think there's anything good about it. Craggy, my boyfriend's current feelings towards me. May find you to be somebody who is kind, caring, or sincere. Somebody who is smart, intelligent, and down to earth. Somebody who is kind-hearted, loyal. Yeah, respectable, pretty good. Is there anyone else here who I haven't answered for yet? I don't do any protection spells on myself other than just lighting white candles, and I don't do it all the time. I just ground my energy more by just over time. It doesn't affect me the way it did way back when. I've learned to balance it a little bit better, like kind of like not let it come to me. Some people say you could surround yourself in a white light so that nothing can come in. Oh, Serena, I answered that. I said, yes, I think you will. Yagmore, Jack's current feelings for me. May find you to be somebody who is smart and intelligent, kind, caring, sincere, creative, unique, independent. Pretty good. Intuitively, as Caroline is still clinging to Eves. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I use little crystals. Yeah. I have black tourmaline in here somewhere. Is that it? Yeah, it's right here. I can't get it, but it's a big piece. And black obsidian is my favorite. Sunflower I answered for, didn't I? Anybody remember? Anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Mr. Kaiser, how are you? Does Erica truly want to be in a romantic relationship with me? I don't think she knows exactly what she wants, but she may be open to potential. She could be open to potential. Oh, I have all kinds of crystals. Amethyst, aquamarine, rhodonite, rhodocrystalline, citrine. In here I have celestinite, malachite, apatite. Yeah, I have a whole lot. I've been collecting them for years. Oh, you're welcome. Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Oh, you're welcome. His connection with V and E surprised me. You have good communication coming in. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Being clear about your wants and needs could help life move forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Good communication comes in. You may be spending more time together over the course of maybe the rest of this month, and communication could be picking up. Not bad. Not bad. Well, rhodonite is good for self-love, like healing heartbreak, emotional balance. Anything pink usually is. What was the name of the other one that I had? Oh, convulsion. It's pink. Convulsion crystal, convulsion quartz, I think it was. And then there's another one that I had that was, maybe it's pink tourmaline. But rhodonite is good for heartbreak. It's good for self-love. It's good for healing old wounds, emotional healing. Adonis, I submitted the discussion 3. Will it do well, or will the professor accuse me of AI bullshit again? I added a stock sentence to the post, but trust me, it's relevant to the assignment. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think you're going to be okay. I don't think you're going to get accused of the AI thing again. And it looks like it should be successful, and you may be feeling relief. Thank goodness. Stacy for general for today. Life here is coming back into balance, and you may be feeling like through cooperation and compromise, like work, school, business moves forward. You're no longer holding yourself back. A disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. Areas of your life that have been disappointing may now start to move forward. You could be spending time with a Virgo. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. Rhodonite, rhodocrystalline also is another good one. Tanya, romance, anything good? Yeah, fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A new journey may begin, or something fun and exciting may happen, like out of the clear blue sky. Love comes in, and the hard work that you put in pays off. Empress, bringing in love and money or more of it with choices and options that could lead you to the 10 cups being full. Not bad. Not bad. Hi, Charlie. Calcite quartz. Calcite and quartz. I can't think of anything else right now. They're great because they're not that expensive and they come in all different colors. So anybody that's looking to like, you know, have like a big collection with different colors, those I would look into. Blue calcite, green calcite, orange, yellow, comes in all different colors and it's not expensive. By Charlie, career guidance for me. Well, things could change for you for the better quickly. Be clear about your wants and needs, explore your options. If you're thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, you would be successful. Life is moving forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. Be clear about your wants and needs, explore your options, and then negativity moves into the past, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have new doors opening. Aditya, a canned shade candy, what she thinks to expand the relationship. We're still friends. So you're asking if she would date you? Is that what the question is? I don't know right now. She's thinking along the lines of dating at this moment. You may have to bring it up to her. I don't know. I think she sees you more as a friend as of right now. Oh, you're welcome. Hi, Zara. Lucinda, financials for July. Okay, you have a wish that comes true, bringing in cause for celebration around finances. New beginnings, paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief. Finances should be okay. The hard work you put in comes back to you. Mel for the rest of the week. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Could have some money coming in. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Life is coming back into balance. Not bad. Tell you the fire signs. I know. Right now, Sagittarius is in the lead. We'll see how he does. Sorry, next actions of George towards me. You should have communication that comes in through text message. Most likely, communication comes in through text message, and it may be fast, relatively soon. Maybe within the next few days. Raj, will I meet my girlfriend M? Come to meet me tomorrow. Like, will your plans work out tomorrow? Let's see. I think so. Most likely. Most likely. Anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Otherwise, I will wrap it up. See you guys tonight. We're winding up the week. The rest of school, all next week, except for Monday. Like, seriously, half day, like, she gets out at 11. Friday, she gets out at 10. So we're going to have a shift in the energy over here next week. Thank you all very much for being here. I will see you guys tonight. Have a great afternoon. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Bye-bye.